The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is CNEagles.com, and I'm Mark and Sarah and the Carson-Newman women's golf team getting set for their second event of this season in Bristol, Tennessee, the Bristol Invitational, and with head golf coach Suzanne Strudwick. And coach, your team coming off their first event of the year at the Rollins Invitational. How happy were you with the way they played at Rollins?
Not happy at all. That was not a good performance for us. We struggled right out of the gate, very first 9 holes. The girls played tight, they played fearful. They weren't relaxed. They didn't seem like they were prepared. It was like throwing a bunch of kids into the deep end and them flailing around. So that was a disappointment. I thought they had a good summer of competition. Mm-hmm. We hadn't had much time to prepare, just purely because of the NCAA rules and where the season starts. So we had only had a week of practice before that event, but I was hoping for a little bit better than we were, but we can only get better and move on up, so that's what we're hoping. And they were as disappointed as I was, so that's a good sign too. What are some of the takeaways from that event moving on to the Bristol competition now? Yeah, I think, it's when you're thrown in at the deep end and you've got such a high level of competition, and you play like that, it really glares at you. It's like the spotlight's on you. And so there was nowhere to hide, and they really understood what they have to work on and what we've got to get better at. So that was a good thing. That's the positive. It's an opportunity for us now to move forward, to know what we need to work on, and hopefully Bristol will be a whole lot better. Do you feel like having started the schedule with such a difficult tournament against such tough competition, it's going to make it easier now going forward? Yeah, it really does. And, I think, my whole goal in wanting to play in events like that is to prepare the players for a high level of competition. And if we don't play in it, then they won't ever know. So, for me, I would much rather play at a much higher level and throw in those events. And then when we do play at our normal conference level, then hopefully we can perform at a higher rate because they're going in with a lot of confidence, which they should be. How anxious do you think your players are going to be to get back on the course now for the King Intercollegiate in Bristol? They're totally ready. We had qualifying Monday, Tuesday, and for the first time ever, I had 4 girls in the 70s, and that's the lowest qualifying scores we've had since I've been a coach. So they were as mad as I was after that, and they've really done some hard work. Their work ethic, I cannot fault them on, and they've put in the hours. Yeah. Now, what are your expectations for the King Intercollegiate? I'm high. I'm wanting to win it. Looking at who's going to be there, I want to win. I think, we have the talent, and if we can play up to that, we can win. Queens are going to be there, and they're the ones that pipped us by a couple of shots for a conference. So I would say they're the ones that we've got to, and also King. They're a good team. So it's not going to be easy. It's certainly not going to be a pushover. We've got to play to our best ability, but that's what I expect the girls to do. All right, well, Coach, thank you for your time. Best of luck. Thank you. She's Suzanne Strudwick. I'm Mark and Sarah. This is CNEagles.com.